First of all, congratulations on your big win. We saw a lot of news, both in your circle and also in China as well. When you crossed that line, what was going through your head?
When we start the new project with ZXMOTO and my team Evan Bros, we understand pretty soon that we were gonna be able to achieve some very good results, but we didn't know the time it will take. At the end, I was right. So I'm very happy about this.
What motivates you to choose this team and this bike? Specifically, what is the working process was like for you as a professional athlete to improve this bike?
I already ride with Team Evan Bros 2 years ago, and then last year I went to another team. And at the end, when we tried to talk again with Evan Bros, they were telling me that they had a choice between Yamaha manufacturer or ZXMOTO. And straight away, I was like, I'm gonna be more motivated to get the new challenge with this Chinese brand, because they have shown me the bike, and I've made a lot of research on Danchue and on the ZXMOTO factory, and I understood that the motivation of those guys will help us to achieve very good results. And the process to make the bike better was at the end very quick. We went 2 times in Italy, and then 2 times in Spain, and every time we go to a new track, every time the bike make a big improvement. To me, I'm always exciting to take challenges, because for sure if we go with another manufacturer that is already established, it's easier at the beginning, because the manufacturer gives you the bike and the bike is almost ready to go, and you just have to do the fine tuning. Where what's more interesting to go with a new brand like ZXMOTO and a brand that have a high motivation for competition, it's that we start to a point, but then we are able to grow up all together with the factory, and we are able to improve the bike, and also the team and the rider are able to put their input into the bike. And we are very proud that ZXMOTO, they work very well with us, and it's very a teamwork. And when I say teamwork, it's Evan Bros team and ZXMOTO. The first time I ride the bike, there is was something in the shape of the bike that I didn't like, and so we share, the team and I share straight away to the factory, because you have to know that every day we ride, every day the factory follow what we do. So we send them all the data of the bike, we send them all the lap time, all the information we have. And after this day, I was like, I would like to change the shape of this part. They understand what I was saying. They send us a draw of the parts we wanted, and once we all agree, they produce the part, and 1 week after we got the part, I tested and was perfect.
And for those who are not into deep racing tech, or who are not familiar with Superbike Championship, how do you see the technology, the experiences you're having can trickle down for the consumers?
The very cool thing is everything we're gonna find on the racing part, you guys gonna have it on the production model, because we try to use the bike as much close as it is in the production. So we have regulation where we are able to homologate some specific parts, like suspension parts or linkage or some engine kit parts, but we took the choice to use all the engine, which is all the standard engine. So that means the bike I'm racing, everything as you can buy at the shop.
What's your next big challenge, and how would you and your team is gonna focus on next?
The goal is gonna be to continue to work in the way we have done, because we have proved that it's working. But for sure, it's going to be impossible to win all the race, because the other competitors are very strong and the other manufacturers are also very strong. So we need to do our job in the best way. We need to stay calm, and if we can win more races, we will win more races.